Happy July 19th. This is Gorgeous Response. I am Gorgeous. I want to wish everybody a good Friday. This is the last day of the week for a lot of people, and then we got the weekend, and pretty much everybody who doesn't have to work on the weekend, y'all know exactly what people who don't have to work on the weekend do. So everybody out there, just have a good day today, and be prepared to do your thing tomorrow, and let's have fun. But today I do want to respond to the United States basically taking down an Iranian drone that was flying a bit too close to a Navy warship, and approximately I think it was like about 1,000 miles or so close to the warship, and the United States taking down that particular Iranian drone. Y'all, this is just another part of the episode. I mean, as I've been telling y'all for a month or 2 months now, I mean, we're just nearing to what's going to be pretty much an inevitability, and that is Iran getting blown off the map by the United States of America. It's just antagonism. It's antagonism. It's provocation. It's lunacy. It's suicidal. It's pure and uncut, flat out ignorance is what it is. I don't know if these people actually think that, because I know a lot of people, when it comes to religion, and this is not really, I'm speaking about Islamic religion, or I mean you get a lot of people with the Christian religion that is also the same. There are just people that are really true believers in what it is that their book is telling them and prescribing to them. And I'm telling y'all, that is not always a good thing in terms of when you talk about life preservation. It can be a good thing. I have seen it be a good thing, but I'm saying it is not always a good thing, and particularly when you are talking about life preservation, like you're basically trying to guard or function your own life and not be killed or not be murdered. All the time, it is not a good thing when you take these religious teachings in these books literal. I mean, I'm just purely talking about from a literal standpoint, and you actually believe that, take for instance, with the Islamic religion, in which the Muslims, the true believers, the one who take it literally, do believe that when they are killed in trying to do something that is the will of their Allah, that they are going to be basically sent to heaven, and they're going to have, like, I don't know how many virgin angels or women, or it's so many amounts of virgins that they're going to have. Forgive me that I don't know the exact number, but And a lot of them actually, they read this stuff, they take it seriously, and they actually do believe this. So I'm thinking, I really don't know if this governmental regime that is, ruling the Iranian state, if they actually believe that they're fighting a good enough fight, that when the United States of America decides that, really it is running out of other options other than to, for all intents and purposes, go ahead and blow Iran off the map, that this right here will be considered a, good death in the eyes of their Allah, and they're going to be blessed and rewarded, with their riches in the afterlife, which include all these virgin women's, virgin women, or these virgin angels, if you will. I don't know if the Iranian government is thinking that way. Like I said, and y'all have, heard me say it in other episodes, to this video, that the Iranian state, the members, the minister, the ministry, the people who are calling the shots and pulling the strings, these people actually and really do have a death wish. Like, they, at the end of the day, they do wish to die. At the hands or by the hands of the United States or, a Western country, because, this state right here hates the whole Western culture. It hates Great Britain, it hates France, it hates these, Scandinavian countries. It hates the United States, of course. They hate all of the West, Western power, particularly, particularly the white man, right? I mean, but it's true. I mean, they hate the white man. So I mean, these Middle Eastern countries that are influenced with the Iranian, or influenced by the Iranian regime, and these terrorist bands that are, out and about running around the Middle East, doing basically the due diligence and the dirty work for the Iranian state. They all hate the Western culture. They hate white culture. And so, they think that, killing white devils is going to basically lead them a place in heaven, regardless. It don't matter anything else. They feel like killing, the white Satans, the white devils that are in and about, the world, particularly in the Western culture, because, they band up with Russia, because Russia, of course, is envious of the United States, and Russia wish they were the United States, but Russia's Russia. But they really hate, the United States being basically the leader of the Western culture. They hate us the most, and they hate all the rest of the West just as much. And so they think, by taking out the West, Allah's going to have an interest door open for them. Basically anybody that's involved with them, into heaven. And they're going to be, fanned and serenaded by all these virgins. I mean, it's just not a good look. They living in you can't even say, a fantasy. They're living in something that I can't even describe. I can't even put into words, to be honest with you. And that's kind of hard for me because I usually can put things into words, but I can't even put into words really the way, or the area that these people are living in, because they just keep it up, and the United States keeps on restraining themselves. This president of the United States keeps on restraining himself. He already had missiles trained on the Iranian territory after they shot down that United States drone, and they shot at that United States tanker. And it's in the same area code. It's in the same waters, which is international waters. These are not Iranian waters. This is not Iranian territory that is being violated or breached or crossed over unwantingly. This is not Iranian space. This is international territory. These are international waters. This is international airspace. And this is one of the main transit spaces that carry oil, throughout the world. And as it turns out, this goes to show you how much the Iranian state and this regime is feeling themselves and thinking that they're dying a good death. This shows you how much. After the United States takes down the drone, we didn't have to shoot the drone down. We just took it down. We didn't have to shoot at it. We snatched it, get it down. That's how that went down. We just basically took it down out the sky. It's down. Didn't even have to shoot it. After the drone was taken down, the Iranian drone was taken down by the United States warship, Iran goes on, the state minister or what have you, goes on and says, or he releases pictures of a United Arab Emirates ship that was, going about, I guess it had oil on it or something. They released the picture of the ship that they jacked like a couple of days ago, like 2 or 3 days ago, maybe under a week, that Iran had jacked from the United Arab Emirates. All this right here is in that vicinity right here, that Persian Gulf vicinity. You got Saudi Arabia, and Saudi Arabia has opened up shop. Saudi Arabia has opened up shop. Like, they've given the United States all this space and all this this territory that they use to fly planes for their military, like a huge landing aircraft space. The United States wanted it at first, or they did have it at first, but the Saudi Arabia wanted the United States up out of there because they didn't want, to go at any war with Iran, and obviously Iran, antagonizing, provoking, stirring the pot, meddling, starting spit. So the United States did go ahead and get up out of there on Saudi Arabia's, or at Saudi Arabia's request. But Saudi Arabia is telling us now, United States, y'all want this right here? Y'all got it. Take it. So United States is piling up jets, piling up fighter jets that carry, yeah, what they got. Yeah. Giving the United States all this space, we got all these fighter jets right here, trained on the Iranian territory right across that Persian Gulf. And I'm telling y'all, if they keep it up, it's because you're messing with the wrong president. I keep telling y'all this right here. they messing with the wrong president of the United States. If this was other presidents of the United States, I wouldn't know as much. I wouldn't have a good, but this particular president of the United States, I'm telling y'all, he will do it. He will do it. And so United States, we lined up. We got fighter jets over there in Saudi Arabia, as well as other spots right there that we can target. We can pick anything off in Iran. Anything we want, we can have in Iran. Because Iran was basically sending, material. They was Saudi Arabia. They was antagonized Saudi Arabia through these terrorist bands, these Yemen terrorist bands, and what have you. Iran, had control over, and was antagonizing Saudi Arabia, and they was, they blew up some stuff. I'm telling y'all, these fools have a death wish, and they want to die. I'm saying, I don't know where they think they're going. I don't know how many versions they're gonna have. But I'm telling you, wherever it is, they about to go do that. They about to go do that. If they keep it up, thinking that the United States of America is gonna sit up here and go back and forth with them with these bitch ass games. If they keep it up, I'm telling y'all, the President of the United States will give the signal. He will give the signal. And they will get blown off the map. This is not speculation. This is not something that I'm predicting. I'm telling y'all, this is factual. This will happen. In the coming few months. If this provocation remains or it picks up, it's not going to be pretty. So, these fools right here, they're asking for it, and at some point, they're going to get what they're asking for. But yeah, y'all, just had to go ahead and drop that on y'all tonight, just to let y'all know the latest on it. And as y'all know, as I have been throughout this whole process, and I will continue to, I'm gonna keep y'all posted, and y'all will be informed. You ain't gotta watch the the BS news, what they saying, or this, that. Y'all don't even worry about what the news is saying. Come here to Gorgeous Response, and you gonna know exactly what's going on and where we at with this situation with Iran, and how close are we to the point of blowing Iran off the map. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Getting more subscribers, big ups, thank you. Continue to like and subscribe Gorgeous Response videos, and I will keep y'all posted with everything that's new. Thank you again. Have a superb weekend. This is Gorgeous Response. I will be back with y'all soon. I am Gorgeous.